back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. It has begun. It is finally flipping happening, folks. After months of mudslinging on social media, court drama that I'm sure we'll find the details to someday. We know a little bit of it, but not too much. The teases that they did on WWE television, we are finally getting the Hardy broken brilliance in the WWE. It's about time, there are some people who are fans of it, and there are some who are not. I'll admit, when they started this in TNA last year, whenever it was last year, I, for one, was not a big fan of it, just because it was so bizarre and so out there. But if the WWE gives them the creative freedom to just do whatever they want to do and blow people's minds, it has the potential to be even bigger and better than what it was in TNA. We got a snippet of it. Well, we'll backtrack a little. When the Hardys debuted at WrestleMania, which was an incredible surprise. Some people knew, some people assumed, but I don't think anybody besides probably a handful of people really knew. They came out, the crowd exploded at WrestleMania, and they did some of the gimmick. They came out in the Hardy gear, and they did some deletes, and the faces and stuff acted a little bizarre, but it was still the Hardys. It was still the classic Hardys. And over the last several months, since Mania, we've gotten little teases here and there. They would come out, do a couple quick deletes, and that was it. A couple bizarre faces. Just little things. It was never a full-blown, oh, the broken Hardys are here. No, it was never full-blown. It was just because it was still a hot thing to do. Well, like I said, after months and months of fighting and deliberating and wondering and little teases here and there, this past Monday, we finally get the first real inception of a broken Hardy. Now, I guess, I don't know exactly how they're going to promote this. I don't think anybody really knows yet. People can assume whatever. I can sit here and tell you, oh, it's broken. But I don't think they're gonna come out and call the gimmick broken just to not completely copy what they did in TNA, even if the Hardys do have the rights, which it looks like Impact is not going to contest it, which in their ball court is smart, considering they're trying to get out of the negativity that all the stuff from the last couple of years has brought, their reputation. And I'm not going to go over that. We know what happened. and they're even changing. You know, this is smart. One thing that was released recently is they are changing the way they're doing contracts now, so that if people do want to leave, they can take their gimmick with them. That's smart business. You know, that's smart. You know, so like, okay, there's the little rumblings of Laurel Van Ness might be leaving Impact Wrestling. Well, she can take her crazy lipstick all over the place, drunk, screwed up bride gimmick on the road everywhere if she wants to. Okay, just an example. And no, I don't think anything's been confirmed. There's a lot of rumors going around about that, but nothing's been confirmed about her. But that's just an example, okay? So, that's another subject for another time. Back to the Hardys. So after Bray Wyatt beat Matt Hardy, he started acting bizarre, did a bunch of deletes, thrashing, you know, collapsed in the corner of the ring and all that. And the crowd, I think because we've gotten so many teases and it's been so long and we've been wondering for a while now, I think when the crowd saw it, they were probably a little surprised. Some people got into it immediately and started deleting, you know, doing the gimmick right along with them. You could see the people in the background. But people, you know, I think it probably just surprised more people than anything. But now if we're getting the full-on effect, the full character, everything. And Matt Hardy on his YouTube channel put out a snippet. I think it's like a couple minutes long. It's him transforming. I'm assuming he did this at his compound. They probably did this a while ago and just have been hanging on to it for a while. You know, like, okay, when it happens, we'll put this out. That's my guess. Okay, that's my guess. But he talks to Senior. They don't show Senior Benjamin, but it's supposed to be Senior Benjamin, the gardener, the preparer of whatever the T-shirt says. That's a great T-shirt. It shows his, you know, thing on the T-shirt, so it's supposed to be Senior Benjamin. Goes and gets his cloak or his coat, whatever he says in the promo. It's great. Just go to them. If you haven't seen it, folks, you know what? As I'm recording this, I'm going to try to remember to put a link for the promo in the description of this. If you have not seen the promo on the Matt Hardy YouTube page, the Matt Hardy brand, go to the link in the description, watch it, you know, pause this, watch that, come back, you know, and we can, you know, continue that. So yeah, it's a great little video. There's the weird broken music in the background. The atmosphere is all weird. Everything's a specific like kind of like dingy color, you know. And as much as, you know, people haven't seen it for a while, and I think people watching this, for me personally, this is the reaction that I got. I watched this YouTube video, and I instantly remembered how bizarre and how fun and how crazy it was. You know? And like I said, you know, when this first came around, I was like so taken back by it. And I had actually met Matt Hardy right before all the broken stuff happened, when he was still in TNA. And he was just normal, normal Hardy. What was his gimmick? Matt Hardy will never die, or whatever it was back then. Stronger than death. It was one of those. It was something like that, And I met him, and it was cool. It was short but sweet. I met him at a local wrestling show that had a bunch of celebs there. I met him. I met Honky Tonk Man. Said hi to Anderson and Gallows. That was literally weeks before they were going to go jump into the WWE, So that was the second time I met those guys. I just, two-sweeted them and whatever. So, but yeah, I'm psyched for this. I'm happy for this. There's going to be a lot of speculation of what are they going to do with this, and I really can't wait to see how far they go with this. Are they going to just keep stuff to backstage segments? Are they going to allow Matt Hardy and whoever all makes these? I'm pretty sure it's his wife, and maybe he gets a little more help. Maybe it is all Rebby. I don't know. And Matt, I don't know who all helps him with this. Maybe it's no one. Maybe they do it all themselves. I don't know. But with as good as the promo is that's on, that I talked about in the link here, as good as that is, I wonder if they're going to allow if WWE is going to air that kind of stuff. And they should, because it's good. We haven't seen stuff like that in forever in the WWE. Like, we used to see stuff like that when, when's one of the last times? Oh, it was like the Jericho comeback. One of the weird promo things that they started showing for the Jericho comeback. The Bazaar, the kid in the school desk. Remember that one from a few years ago? And it was so out there, and people were like, "Oh, it's Jericho." No, it's not Jericho. Or, what does it mean? And people were trying to pick it apart. Dude, those were so fun. So if they let, the Bazaar promos be shown in WWE, and WWE helps them with the production and whatever, there's no telling to where this could go. I can't wait. I'm really excited for this. If they just let them loose with it, and don't try to hog tie it too much, because then it just become a silly little kid version of it, and we don't want that. We want it creepy. We want it bizarre. We want it 10 times as bizarre as any really good Bray Wyatt promo thing that we've ever seen. And some of those are really creepy and really good. And what I also want to bring up, and I showed this to my some of my podcast buddies, the Ramblers, Vanguard 1. Remember the drone from the old promos in TNA? The drone has its own social media, okay? And there's yesterday there was a loading screen. Hadn't tweeted since February, okay? since they were doing like the title stuff down in the Crash and TNA and all that stuff was going on. Now, Vanguard 1 tweeted yesterday? I think it was yesterday. For the first time, and it's like a loading screen on a classic loading screen on a computer, like a program booting up, like an old computer. And then Matt actually retweeted that tweet out saying, "Oh, Vanguard 1 has awoken," or said something like that. And I think, Revy Sky shared pictures from this promo. Senior Benjamin tweeted something in Spanish to the effect of "they called me" or something like that. Or he has called something. So it's going to be really interesting to see how far they take this. Are they just going to have Matt come out and act bizarre every week? Or are they going to add promos into the mix? Are they going to bring in Senior Benj? I think they should just, if you're going to do it, do it. Do it all. Have someone fly the drone in to the arena. Dude, do you know how many people would absolutely would flip their wig if all of a sudden like Vanguard 1's like flying around the arena? That'd be hilarious. That'd be great. They did that at, where did they do that? I don't know if they did that at any of the Impact shows. I don't remember, but I know they did that at like the Ring of Honor show. Vanguard 1 showed up, and then the Young Bucks like super kicked it out of the sky or something. It was great. It was great. I saw the footage. And that was right before the Hardys showed up in Ring of Honor. And that was a really fun time. That was really fun. It's stuff like that was so good for wrestling, When stuff like that happens, when you can work out stuff like that. It's just more companies should do stuff like that. Like the whole talent swap thing with the guys from AAA coming up to Impact and stuff like that. Before I get too far off track here, I gotta do it once in a while. Oh, that never happens. Me? No. So yeah, put it in the comments below. Talk to me. Are you excited for the Broken Universe? Whatever they're gonna call it, the Woken. That's kind of weird. I don't know. He's awakened, woken. I don't know. It was good. If it's the Broken gimmick, you can throw proper English out the window. I think you just. I do on here. English? What's that? Especially when it gets late and I do these. Yeah, talk to me. Are you excited about this? Are you like, it's too little too late? And if you are excited about this, what do you hope they do? Do you hope they bring in Revy Sky, Senior Benjamin, fly the Vanguard 1 around the arenas? What do you think's going to happen? Promos? What do you think? So talk to me. Put it in the comments below. So that's it for this. I'm stoked. I can't wait to see how far this goes. I hope they just shoot this to the moon and do the whole shebang. I honestly do. If you're gonna do it, do it. Just bring back everything. And then have, if Jeff is healthy enough, have him show up all broken, at Mania. Have some big revelation. I don't know. Is that what he said? Jeff Hardy's, no, Brother Nero's new condition. It's all coming back. It's all the goofy, broken verbiage that he uses. Oh my goodness. It's going to be fun. So yeah, let me know what you think. That's it for this one. I'm stoked. Put it in the comments. Thank you for watching. Ring that bell for notifications. Give the vid a like. Give the channel a sub. Share it with your friends. And we'll see you down the road real soon for the next one.